Ever since the first time I played any video game, I knew I wanted to make music, but I didn't have any incentive until 2 weeks ago. So first, I have to choose a workshop I'm going to be digitally creating the audio in. A DAW. Oh my god, I can't believe I said workshop instead of workstation. Now my joke doesn't work anymore. And I chose FL Studio because it was the most popular one. Luckily, there's a trial version, so I can test if I like it first. Look, I made a song. And after a little bit, I said to myself, what the heck? What is this? What am I doing? So I went on YouTube and typed in FL Studio tutorial, and after a countless amount of tutorials, I found Jonas Tyroller's video, which is the same person who made videos now. Totally not a coincidence. And he was the only one I could actually sit through the entire half an hour. I actually watched this video a bit in 2023, and about one day I would follow it, and today is that day. And in the end, I made a song called Tyrollering, named after him. Correction, this is the second version because I messed up the first version, so just so you know. And for first song, I think this is good. I wouldn't mind listening to this twice. So I learned I need a chord progression, a melody, like some drums and stuff, a bass, and the most valuable thing I learned is don't put notes in the dark regions. And after that, I bought the producer edition for FL Studio because it was good. But Tyrollering wasn't the only song I made. I made another song called Up and Down because I came up with the first melody by Zigzags, which is originally meant to be a placeholder, but it sounded good, so I kept it. Unlike Tyrollering, I did this all by myself, just as like a test to see if I can still remember how to do things without the tutorial. I was getting really demotivated by everything sounding the same, but when I just changed the melody instruments for each part, it sounded a lot better. I feel like making these melodies involves a lot of trial and error. Sometimes you get it immediately, sometimes you don't, but I hope with more songs I make, I will get better at making melodies. One thing that was a mistake is that the third melody was a little too loud and abrupt, but I just didn't have enough time to fix it. And overall, I find FL Studio to be pretty good. You can make beats quite fast, I think. However, can someone tell me, is there a faster way of putting notes in the timeline than making an entirely new pattern for like one note? And that like really powers up. And I know there's like samples and stuff, but I didn't use it. Maybe I should have used other DAWs before spending money. Well, too late. Okay, but the UI is certainly the best looking one, and I think I'll find the most researchers for FL Studio because it's so popular. And one last thing, plugins were so hard to get into FL Studio. I don't know if I'm stupid or something, but it was a disaster. So that's where I'm at right now. I've made 2 songs in FL Studio, and I'll continue making these songs and trying out new things. So until next time, goodbye.